So England lose to Australia convincingly in the T20 World Cup, and I'm not sure whether they can qualify for the Super 8s anymore. So let's talk about that. Hello everyone, and thanks again for joining me for another video. Just before I get stuck into England and their defeat against Australia tonight, I just want to call out a couple of results that have happened since England's last game. I'll pop the results that have happened since Tuesday up on screen now. So all the results are there, as you can see. The two results I just want to pick out are firstly Scotland's victory over Namibia. Really well done, Scotland. Good result. Playing really well. Continued from Tuesday night, but that makes me worry now for England's ability to get through to the Super 8s. In the fact that I think England are really going to have to put their foot down against both Namibia and Oman. But again, if England can't go through, good luck Scotland, and I hope you do. But let's see. Secondly is, you might have heard if you follow cricket that USA managed to get a victory on Thursday night against Pakistan, the 2022 finalists. Again, congratulations to USA, a massive victory. What's going on with Pakistan? Pakistan fans, please tell me what's going on with your team. Is this just Pakistan doing what Pakistan do? Will they pick up during the tournament? Have they still got a chance of making the Super 8s? Let me know. But ultimately, summary of that game, I did watch it. USA needed a boundary off the last ball of their innings, which they got. Then in the super over, it's fair to say that Mohamed Amir had a super shocker in the super over, an absolute nightmare. Wides, overthrows, fielders didn't know what they were doing. And then when it was their turn to bat, I think they were almost timed out. They just did not seem organised. And again, well done USA. Now, I have got a couple of friends that I've spoken to. They follow Pakistan. I've said, what's the fallout? Of course, cricketers, ex-cricketers, broadcasters are on the internet and social media saying it's a dark day for Pakistan cricket. A couple of guys that I speak to say that they can't remember a worse result. So, yeah, Pakistan really going to have to think about how they're going to get their supporters back on side, I think. So back to tonight's game. The game again was played at the Kensington Oval in Bridgetown, Barbados. This was the England team. The team was in fact unchanged from Tuesday's rained-off game against Scotland. So as you can see, the 11 there with 4 players missing out, being Reece Topley, Tom Hartley, Ben Duckett, and Sam Curran. England fans, tell me in the comments, would you have changed anything? Would you have put the same team out, or do you think the team needed a tweak in light of the fact that we were moving from Scotland to Australia? This was the Australia team. See the 11 there down the left-hand side, with the 4 players missing out tonight being Josh Inglis, the reserve wicketkeeper, Cameron Green, Ashton Agar, and Nathan Ellis. Aussie fans out there, same question really. Is this the strongest team you could put out? I imagine you wanted to put a strong team out against England. Would you have made any changes? Again, let me know. So as you can see there, both sides putting out a strong team for what was the match of Group B. So you would expect that. And I felt quite positive when Jos Buttler won the toss and put Australia into bat. This is how I thought things went, and some of the highlights I'll just talk you through now. Again, this is just my opinion, so if you disagree with anything that I say, even if you agree, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Right, so we've got a little sort of mini scorecard here, and as you can see, Australia did end up on 201 for 7 at the end of their 20 overs. Warner and Head, really sort of aggressive opening partnership and carried on their form from the IPL. Warner ultimately, begrudgingly, man of the match for me. 39 of 16 deliveries really set the tone. It was the difference for me. A number of Australian batters contributed, but Warner's innings, I think a strike rate of almost 250, set the platform for Australia just to get over that 200. Head also continuing with his good form, hit 34 off just 18, and Marsh 35 of 25, both contributed, or were the main contributors after one towards that Australian total. The Australian wickets were spread, with Jordan taking 2 for 44 off his 4, but I think the standout bowler was Jofra Archer. His 4 overs went for 28. He got 1 wicket, so that's economy rate of 7 and over. Now I'm sitting here doing this. I still can't really believe that I've just given David Warner my man of the match. But he was the standout batter and really set the tone for Australia. I was on the fence because Adam Zampa took 2 really, really crucial wickets, bowled really well. He got Phil Salt with his very first ball, with what I can only describe as a straight one. Phil Salt backing away and rocking back and just missing it. May have been pushed through a little bit quicker, but it clipped the top of the bails. And Salt was on his way after sort of making 37 from 23, but that was a good start. He shared in a 50 opening partnership with Joss Butler, who was England's top scorer. He got 42 off 28. Ultimately got out again to Zampa, doing one of those reverse sweeps. He only managed to sweep it into the hands of Point. Moeen did what Moeen does and hit 25 off 23. Really, really solid and reliable in that middle order. But Patrick Cummins, as well as the other Australian bowlers, really bowled really well to their field. They executed really well. They stuck to their disciplines, and everything worked. The Aussie fielders were on it. They were cutting off the boundaries. They took their catches. So really, really well done. So what does this do for the group? As you can see, Australia topped the group and are firm favourites to stay there, and I think they'll win every game. At least I hope they do anyway. What I said earlier, I think you can see here that I think England, they're now going to play play Oman and Namibia, and I think they've really got to win both games convincingly and by a number of runs to really overtake Scotland's net run rate. So that's it. We're fully up to date. England fans, have we got a chance? Are we capable of beating both those teams by enough runs to get above Scotland and behind Australia but still make the Super 8s? Please let me know. So that next game against Oman in Antigua takes place on Thursday. I'll be doing another one of these videos. So that I imagine that's another 6 or 8 o'clock UK time start. So that may well be available to click on late on Thursday night, but certainly Friday morning. So thanks again, everyone, for watching. It's gone midnight now here in the UK, so I'm going to pack up and get myself off to bed. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and consider leaving a comment too. Let me know what you thought. But if you love cricket as much as I do, then consider smashing the subscribe button right out of the stadium. Until then, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.